So I'm going to be exposing myself in this video and letting you guys in on all of the goals I have for 2023. The crazy thing is, one of my goals was literally to talk less, and here I am coming on the internet letting you guys know my business down to the T. But the great thing is, a lot of my goals are quite generic, and there are things on here that I really do want to share with you guys because I feel like it will just allow us all to be really motivated. It will give you guys some inspirations with some goals that you can set for this year, and a lot of things on here will just allow you to see goals a little bit differently as well. This is really more so like habits and things I would just like to achieve, and things that are going to allow me to be a better woman and allow me to actually really step into my purpose. That's the kind of vibe I am on for 2023. You guys know I'm all about motivation. I literally have a podcast which I have neglected, but I have a podcast called Women Making Moves because I'm just all about empowerment. I'm just all about goal setting, productivity, becoming the best version of yourself, showing up as the best version of yourself, and really just getting yourself to that point you have been dying to get to your whole entire life. Like, this life is a journey, and I'm really all about sharing that journey with you guys. Just to have like a little recap of 2022, you can even go back to a year ago. I posted a video basically talking about 2021 and how it was really difficult for me, and 2022, like the first half of 2022 was no different. Like, your girl was homeless, I was struggling, I was stressed out, there was just a lot happening. However, I ended 2022 on a high. That's why I'm here smiling. I have nothing negative to say. Like, we're on the 5th day of January and I've already started ticking goals off. My year just ended beautifully. I manifested everything it was that I wanted. Nothing more could have come from that year. One thing that really helped me was my Making Moves journal. Now, this journal is a 12-week goal setting journal, and it basically just helps you achieve your goals in 12 weeks because it gives you the opportunity to focus on your highest value goals. But aside from just that, and aside from like allowing you to put action steps in place and focus on what it is you need to focus on, it also has sections which allows you to reframe your mindset so that you can start to believe you can actually achieve the things that you want. It gives you the opportunity to write a letter to your future self so that you can really start to put some manifestation techniques into practice as well. So it was just an amazing journal that has really helped me. So I'm going to go ahead and link it down below so that you guys can purchase one, especially now that it's just like a new year. Now is the best time to purchase it, but the fact it's a 12-week journal, if you want to purchase it next month, then that's something you can do, especially because it's undated as well. But yeah, let's just get straight into this video, guys. I'm really excited to share with you guys all of the goals I have for this year. Let me know what your goals are in the comment section down below. If you're comfortable sharing them, let me know like what your top 5 goals are. Maybe it's something that I can add to my list. Maybe someone in the comments can see it and be like, oh, that is something I want to do as well, and they can add it to their own list as well. If you have some tips and tricks and some techniques that you use to help you achieve your goals, don't be afraid to put them in the comment section down below as well. Now, my goals, I always break them down into categories. So the categories we have is general. Now, literally, I have a category called general, and when I read it, you guys are gonna realize why it's general. It's literally just about everything and anything, and it's really more so focused on personality traits and habits and just things like that. So we've got a general section: religion, education, career, finances, health and fitness, travel, relationships, and lifestyle. One of the categories that I do not have on here is hobbies. One, because I don't really have hobbies like that, and two, because like my hobbies are scattered through this whole goal system that I've got. My categories may be a little bit different to yours because these are the things that are important to me at this particular time in my life. And we have over 100 goals spread through these categories. So my very first goal in my general category is to check in on my goals weekly. If you're not going to be checking in on your goals weekly, there is no point setting goals, because it's going to get to a point where you've forgotten what it is you've set. You don't know where you're at, you don't know what you've achieved. You just need to make sure you are checking in on them weekly. And even if you can check in on them every other day, that will be even more ideal. Like, your goals need to be at the forefront of your mind at all times, and you need to maintain a tunnel vision, because if you don't know what you're working towards, how can you work towards it? So that is definitely the top of my list. And it's to see everything through to the end. I have this habit of picking up a hobby or starting something and I just start to get bored, so I just don't finish it. That is another really important goal of mine, especially because of some of the things I'm going to be starting this year. I need to see that thing through to the end to know what's going to happen with it. Otherwise, it's just in limbo and you're never going to know what you could have achieved with that thing if you just stuck to it. Be consistent with my work and my content. Show up as the best version of myself at all times. That is with my appearance. That's when I'm in conversations with people. That's when I'm having an argument with someone. That's when someone's trying to bring me out of my character. I'm just going to remain the best version of myself at all times. Put in 100% effort in whatever I do. I have a habit of doing things and not doing them to the best of my ability. I will just rush, and I'm doing myself a disservice that way. So I 100% want to put 100% effort into everything I do. Be more feminine and ladylike. Now, the way I carry myself is very feminine and it's very ladylike. However, I've been scaring men away because I have such masculine energy. So when I say be more feminine and ladylike, that's what I'm referring to. Like, I've been ghosted twice in the space of a year. That has never happened to me in my whole entire existence, and I'm still dumbfounded by that. So I feel like it's because I've been so masculine. I've been carrying this I don't need a man energy, and I don't want that for me anymore. This is my soft era, and even when I'm capable of doing something without a man's assistance, I'm going to act like I'm not capable so that he can feel more of a man. That's the energy I'm on this year, because I'm done scaring men away. I'm trying to find my husband, and it's not going to happen if I'm walking around like I'm the man of the house at all times. Like, I need to be a little bit more feminine, and that's the vibe for this year and going forward. To remain sophisticated and graceful, that's another part of just like my whole femininity. And I'm just at the age now where it's like, I just want to be high value. I don't really like that word, but you know, high value, classy and sophisticated at all times. Speak less about my future plans. Very ironic since we're here talking about my goals, but yeah. When I say speak less about my future plans, I mean, like, if I know there's a business I would like to start, I'm gonna keep that to myself until I've actually started that business. So that's more what I'm referring to. Only share my opinion when it is 100% necessary. Talk less and do more. Be kind and lead with love. So back to the whole, like, if someone's approaching me in a negative manner, I'm just gonna show up and show love at all times. Like, that's all I can do. That is what I'm here for. I'm not here to match anyone's negative energy. You are not bringing me down with you. Enjoy life more and do things with my friends and family. I am such a homebody and I don't really spend time with my friends or with my family. So this year I'm really focused on nurturing those relationships and actually picking up the phone and being like, hey, do you wanna go out for lunch? Hey, do you wanna go out for dinner? Hey, do you wanna go to a theme park? Like, just try and do things more with my friends and family, because at the end of the day, they're all we've got. And the less you pour into your friends, especially, the more you'll realize you guys will drift apart, and it will just end up, there will come a time where you will look around, you don't actually have any friends left, and I would hate for that to happen to me. And with reference to enjoying life more, I just need to do more things. Like, I can't just be at home all the time, and I can't just go out for lunch all the time. Like, I need to actually go to concerts, go on holiday, go to a comedy show, just do more things, because life is literally for enjoying. Put God first and go to him first at all times. Let's say I'm having a problem. I notice the first thing I will do is I'll pick up the phone and call my friend, or I'll pick up the phone and call my aunt, and it's like, God is here waiting for me to come to him. If I have a problem, I need to be going to him first. When I wake up in the morning, I need to be going to him first, giving thanks, saying my prayer. So that is literally like one of my top goals, is always to go to God first in the good times and in the bad times. He should be my very first point of contact. Thank God always for the good and any potential bad. Like, I just feel like it's so important to give thanks and to just be grateful. Take my time and really pour myself into whatever I am doing. Educate myself on how to do things better. Read more. Show up for the things I am committed to, even when it feels impossible. Don't care about what anyone thinks and literally just do what is best for me, because regardless of what you do, people are gonna have something to say. And I feel like the one thing that really holds people back in life is failing to do something because they're scared of what others might think. And I even think that's one of the things that stops people from getting rich as well, because you will put yourself to a point of literally just doing nothing because you're so focused on what everyone else is doing. So for example, with my content, last year I was really holding myself back from posting and creating content because I just got into my head about what are people saying, what are people thinking. It's like, who gives a crap? Like, I actually don't care what anyone thinks, because I have goals that I need to achieve, and I can only do that if I have a who cares kind of mentality. So that is my energy for this year. Like, who cares? Like, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do what I think works for me. I'm going to do what's best for me, especially because I have the best intentions for myself. So I'm gonna always make sure I'm not putting myself in harm's way. Don't pick up my phone as soon as I wake up. Don't participate in conversations of lack. Like, I know that we're going through a cost of living crisis and everyone just wants to talk about how expensive everything is and how much of a struggle everything is. I want no parts of it, because the more you talk about things and how hard things are, and the more you have conversations that are based around a lack of money, is the more you're manifesting that into your life, and that is not my portion. Therefore, I'm just not gonna entertain that kind of conversation. Another thing is not engage in conversations around gossip and anything that's just generally negative. I just want no parts. It doesn't benefit my life in any way. So I'm completely ridding my hands of that. So to take my time in order to avoid burnout, I do a lot of things at once and I rush a lot of things, well, used to, and because of that I used to experience burnout so much. And I feel like a way to avoid burnout is to just take my time, ease my way into everything. Like, today's January 5th and this is the first time I've really gotten up to do something. It's like, I just decided I just want to take my time. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's January 1st, let me go to the gym, let me create 100 videos, let me do this, let me do that. No. Because by January 7th I'll be done, and I don't want to feel like that. I just want to ease my way into everything. So, and the final goal in my general list is to focus on perfecting the things I already do rather than adding more things to my list. I have a tendency to put a lot of things on my plate, but I'm not perfecting anything. And then once I'm bored, I'm just over it and that's it. I just leave it halfway through and it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. I actually want to focus on the things that I have and perfect them, make them really good, make them something that I'm completely proud of. Now, the next category is religion, my favorite category. And the biggest thing that I'm going to be doing this year is I'm 100% going to get baptized. This is something that has been on my mind forever. And I had a dream a few weeks ago, and it was literally God came and visited me in my dream. He was just basically just letting me know that this world is temporary and it's important for me to come home to him. And I just felt like that was just him letting me know, like, now's the time. I've been waiting for the right time, and I just feel like right now is the time. So I'm 100% going to be getting baptized this year. And then that's leading on to another goal that I have in the religion section, which is to attend church weekly, pray frequently throughout the day, sit and talk with God daily. So rather than just praying, actually just have conversations with him and try my best to actually listen to him in the process as well. Another goal is to study my Bible daily and see how I can apply what I have learned to my current life. I want to join a prayer group. I want to do work within my church. I want to listen to more praise and worship. I actually don't have Apple Music on my phone anyway, so that's a plus. I don't actually listen to like R&B or hip hop or anything on a daily basis because I don't have it on my phone, and I don't go on YouTube to listen to music. But now I need to like build my gospel music library. I don't really know any gospel songs, so if you have any favorites, please leave them in the comment section so I can check them out. I want to memorize some Bible verses. Like, I think it's so cool when people can, like, if you go up to someone and you're like, oh, what's your favorite Bible verse, they will literally be able to tell you. I'm not that girl. Like, I don't know any Bible verses off of the top of my head. So I would love to be able to memorize some scriptures, memorize some verses. And I want to start my day with God at all times. Like, even if it's just a quick 30-second prayer, like, that's what I want to do. I found myself in the past, I'll wake up and I'm literally like half asleep and I'll grab my phone and like my eyes are burning and I'm just like trying to figure out what's happened the night before, and it's like, why? It just actually doesn't make any sense. Like, there is literally nothing on my phone that important that I need to start my day with it before my eyes are even open. Now it is the education category, and another big thing that I'm doing this year is I'm starting university. This has been a goal of mine since I was 18. That was 9 years ago. I have wanted to go to university for such a long time, and it's something that I've put off because I've just always had an excuse, and now it's just like, are you always just gonna make excuses? If it's something that's been on your mind for so long, you actually just need to do it. Doesn't matter what obstacle is in front of you, doesn't matter what you feel like is in your way. If it's been on your mind forever, please just go and do it. So I actually start university on Monday. Like, your girl is going to uni. I'm gonna be a uni babe. That just makes me feel so good. Network and participate in all of the opportunities university has to offer, stay consistent with my work and finish all of my assignments on time. I'm literally just gonna copy my mum. What my mum did when she was at university is, as soon as she came through that front door, if she had assignment to complete, she was completing it that day. She was just amazing, and she left over first class. So I'm gonna copy her. To learn more about Black history, to attend more museums, to read more educational books. Like, those are my goals when it comes to education. To do some short courses, to find some courses that are relevant to my current life and what my future plans are, and actually do them, pay for them, like, do whatever it is I need to do to better myself when it comes to my education. Like, I see myself as a woman who is highly educated, and the only way to be that is if I'm actually seeking information and I am applying them. So that is my goals when it comes to education. So now we are on to career, and when I think of my career, I really only, like, especially for 2023, when I think of my career, I'm really focused on like YouTube, podcasts, TikTok. So my social media career, that's what I'm focused on. So my ultimate goal, and this has been my goal for quite a while, and I would love to achieve it this year, and that is to be able to be self-employed, because my content creation career has allowed me to. So that is like the ultimate goal. Like, I would love to be able to quit my job because I can afford to. So that is literally my ultimate goal. Now, this is one that you guys are gonna feel like, whoa, that's crazy. But another thing that I should have mentioned in the beginning is there's no point setting goals if you don't feel like you can achieve them. And every single goal it is that I have on here, it's on here because I genuinely believe in my heart of hearts that this is something I can 100% achieve. So this is gonna be a very big goal in you lot's eyes, but in my eyes, like, I've seen it happen for other people, and my mindset will always be, why can it not happen for me? So my other goal is to hit 200,000 subscribers in 2023, and you're going to be looking at my meaty 9k subscribers and be thinking, how are you going to do that, girl? And it's like, I 100% can. I just need to be consistent. I just need to put myself out there. I just need to step outside my comfort zone, and I just need to do what it is I have up in here and stop hiding. Like, yes, I post content on here, but the content I post is very safe, and there are other things I would like to post that I know will get me to where it is I want to be. So that's my plan. So I'm hitting 200,000 subscribers in 2023. I want to be a guest speaker at events, and being a guest speaker, I actually want to take a course around being able to speak in public, because I have a podcast, and my vision for that podcast is to do public speaking and to have my own show and things like that. So I would love to, like, me being invited to speak at an event will give me the acknowledgement I what's the word? It will just let me know I'm doing my shit. It will just let me know like I'm doing what it is I'm supposed to do. And that you guys are resonating with me. So that's a big goal of mine. I want to learn about how to be a life coach because that's another goal of mine, and I just feel like that's something that connects with me. So that's something I want to do this year as well. It can also fall under education, but that's like another career goal of mine. I'm going to post every single day on TikTok. I want to post every week on YouTube. I want to plan my work beforehand. This video was not planned. I usually just get up and create things as and when I feel like, but now I really want to start planning things and like really being strategic with them. I want to post on my podcast every week as well because I'm just done neglecting it. I want to get inspirational women on my podcast at least once a month. It's called Women Making Moves because the whole point of it was to share the stories of women who are on a journey towards success or women who have already reached there. And I haven't had anyone on yet, and I've reached out to so many women and they've said they'll come on, but then social anxiety stops me from doing it. And no more of that. I'm going to get some inspirational women on the podcast to come and talk to you guys. I want to officially launch my business because that's another thing where fear has just like been holding me back. Like I've got all my product here, my website is done. The only thing I haven't done is I haven't created any content, but it's like it's got to that point where it's like I just need to launch the business and then let the content come afterwards. That's what I need to do. So I need to launch my business tomorrow. In fact, I want to create new products for my business as well because I don't want to just sell journals. There are actually loads of other things that I want to sell. So I'm going to be launching different products like every month or so. And the final goal in career is I need to promote myself shamelessly. Everything I need to do when it comes to putting my work out there needs to be done without shame. Even when people feel like I'm boring them to death or I'm just always in their face showing what it is I want to show or promoting what it is I need to promote, I do not care. I need to just put myself out there until you are sick of me, literally. Now we're on to finances. Okay, my goal is to make 5 figures or more per month with all of my sources of income combined, which is very doable. I want to invest monthly. I haven't started investing yet, and it's like, why haven't I? Well, the reason why I haven't started investing yet because my mindset beforehand was that I need to invest with thousands, but you can invest with £2 if that's what you've got. So I need to start investing, and I'm actually gonna set up my investment account this week. I want to save 15% of my income per month. Like I want to save a specific amount for my daughter each month. I want to have an income derived from investments, and I've actually got something lined up. Another goal is to make more money every single month. So if this month I make 10K, next month I need to be making 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you get the drift. So every single month I need to be getting better and better when it comes to making money. I want to get to a point where I can pay my bills in advance. And when I say that, I mean like 6 months in advance. Like at the minute I pay my rent in advance. So I pay my rent 4 months up front, but I want to be able to do that with all of my bills. Like I want to pay everything in advance. I want to pay off all my debt. So towards the end of last year, I started that. So I would say I've paid off like 70% of my debt, but I've got like just a few other little bits that I want to pay off, and that should be done by next month, if I'm being very honest. And I want to save a specific amount by the end of the year for my mortgage deposit, and I want to give to charity every single month as well. So now we're on to health and fitness, and the first goal is to gym at least 3 times per week. I want to juice every day. I want to minimize my sugar intake because, like I said, big sweet tooth over here, so I need to reduce that. I want to replace my junk food with healthier snacks. I want to take my vitamins every single day. I want to drink at least 1 liter of water per day. Now you guys are probably thinking it's supposed to be 2 liters. 1 liter is really hard for me, so that's a big number to me. So 1 liter is where we're going to start with, and then I'm just not a thirsty person. That's what it is. I don't even think I drank today, and it's bloody like 10 p.m. or something, and I swear to you I don't think I had a drink today. I want to stretch every day for flexibility, and leading on from that is I want to learn how to do the splits. I want to push myself to failure when I'm at the gym. So when I'm like doing a set, if I feel like I can do more, I need to do more to the point where it's like, I can't do no more. That's what's really gonna make a difference for me in the gym. Now we're on to travel. So with my travel goals, I wanna visit 2 beach destinations. I wanna visit 3 city destinations. I wanna do 1 staycation. I wanna travel with my partner. Don't have one yet, but this wedding is literally speaking him into existence. I wanna do at least 1 solo trip. I want to travel with my family, so definitely going on a family vacation in December, and I want to go on a girls trip. That's one of the goals that I've actually ticked off because my friend messaged me like 2 days ago inviting me on a girls trip. So goals are being ticked off. So going on a girls trip in May, gonna be amazing. I want to travel with my daughter. I want to stay at luxury hotels, and I want to get invited to at least 1 influencer trip as well. Now we're on to relationships. Now, this one is quite personal, guys, but I have faith. I don't mind sharing this with you guys. So I want to meet my husband by the end of this year, and notice my word in there. I'm not trying to meet my boyfriend. I'm trying to meet my husband. Like, I'm ready to settle down. So this is the year I'm meeting my husband. I'm just gonna like pick and choose the ones I'm gonna say. So with my relationships, I want God to be at the center of those relationships. I want to go out with my friends more by arranging things with them. Like, I actually just wait for my friends to like message me like, hey, do you want to do this? Whereas I need to do more of that. Make friends with like-minded and ambitious people. And the way I'm going to do that is by socializing and networking at university. I build a strong and open relationship with my sisters because I want them to be able to come and talk to me, and I want them to feel safe when they come and speak to me. And I feel like they're getting there. They're realizing I'm not that scary. Like, I'm much older than them, so they kind of look at me like a motherly figure. But I want them to realize like, you guys can come and speak to me, you know? So I want to build a better relationship with them. And then finally, the last category we have is lifestyle. And that is, I want to dress well and always look well put together and presentable. So even if I'm just going to the corner shop, at the minute I go to the corner shop looking crazy, no more of that. Like, I went to the nail shop looking really crazy because it was New Year's Eve. So I thought it was going to be like really packed. So I just ran out of my house, and I could tell like the way they were treating me was so differently to the other women in there, because I live in quite like an affluent area, and they were treating the other women with like so much respect, and they were actually talking to them and paying them attention, and I was getting treated like a little tramp, and it's because I looked like a little tramp. So that, I really learned a lesson. My hair is always going to be done. My nails will always be done. My eyelashes will always be done. I want to get back into wearing makeup because I've completely stopped. Like, I only wear makeup on really special occasions. So I think last year I literally only wore makeup less than 5 times. So I want to get back into wearing makeup, even if it's to go to work, to go to university, just whatever it is. Like, I want to be wearing makeup when I'm doing it, because that would just allow me to look even more put together. I want to get a really nice watch this year. As you can see, I'm watchless, and your girl has really expensive taste. I can't lie to you. Like, I really like nice luxury things, so I really want to invest in a really good watch. And then the final 2 is I want to continue practicing celibacy. I should actually make a video about this, but I practiced celibacy for the whole of last year, and then I failed on 1 occasion. But literally, so we're back to basically 0, but last year, the whole year, up until the very end, I completely ruined it, but we're going back to that. And then I want to practice living a soft life rather than being this strong, independent woman, because I feel like I've just been seeing like a lot of conversation around this, and it's so true. Like, saying that you're this strong, independent woman actually has negative connotations around it. So I'm living a soft life. I need to be treated softly. I need to be handled softly. And that is my 100 goals for 2023. It's 100 plus. I'm not too sure exactly how much it is. It's like 115. but I didn't share all of them with you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, something completely different to what I normally do. Don't forget to leave a comment down below of what your goals are. I'll probably do a part 2 on how I actually plan on achieving my goals and the systems that I have in place. Don't forget, you can go ahead and now shop the Making Moves journal in the description box down below. So yeah, go ahead and shop so that you guys can really plan and prepare for the year ahead and start to achieve your goals in a matter of weeks. Let me know if you guys like videos like this, and I will do my best to do more. That's another goal of mine as well, to just put out more personal development related content, because that's what your girl is all about. As much as I love fashion, I love personal development a whole lot more. So I need to be putting out a lot more of that. We're going to be getting back to the podcast. We're going to be doing everything it is we need to do to level up our life in 2023. So make sure you guys are subscribing so that you can see if I achieve my goals, and so that you can be a part of the journey, because we're going to be achieving our goals together. And that's everything from me today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.